So welcome to another episode of Unleashing the Future of Work. And on this episode, I'm going to share a little bit with you all on how you can take control of your career. And this is how I love to break it down. Because I'm always meeting people and they're asking me, Tim, I want to get into this role in tech, or I want to pivot into this stage in my career. But really, what you need to understand first and foremost is how can you take control of what you're interested in, right? And where you want to go in your career. Now, the way you really start to do this is, first of all, number one, who do you want to become? Want to become, right? That's the first question you should ask yourself when it comes to taking control of your career. Where do you want to go? In 3 to 5 years, do you want to be in marketing? Do you want to be in product management? Do you want to be in sales? Do you want to own a charity? Who do you want to be in your career, and how can you grow towards that, right? That's number one. Then number two, you have to be proactive. Be proactive in pushing yourself there. Be proactive. So what that means is that you have to choose the roles that get you there. If you eventually want to own a charity or a nonprofit in your career, then you have to be intentional about choosing the job within your career that builds up to that point. And that might be meaning that you have to choose roles and jobs that give you experiences in different areas, right? So if you want to manage a charity, if you want to manage a nonprofit in the future, you may want to go into a role that gives you a financial background, how to manage money. So maybe having a finance role in a nonprofit such as a Year Up might be something that you do early on in your career, right? Or if you eventually want to understand how do you pitch and sell a nonprofit so you can raise money, you might want to go into a sales role that will allow you to improve how you pitch people, how you build relationships, how you build rapport. And then lastly, what I love to tell people when it comes to taking control of your career, this is the most essential thing that you can do for yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. And what I love about this is that often people, when they think about their career, they're often on the reactive, not the proactive. They're on the reactive. So if you are on the proactive and you're asking yourself, what are the roles, what are the opportunities, what are the jobs that I can pursue that will lead me in the direction of where I want to go, the outcome of my career, right? Where I want to grow towards, then that means you are investing in yourself, right? You're either picking up books, you're talking to mentors, you're looking for sponsors who can invest in you and promote you into roles that will grow you, that will lead you into the direction that you want to take your career. You get what I'm saying? So when you start investing in yourself, and I think this is probably one of the most important essence of taking control of your career. And investing in yourself, that means professional development, right? In your place of work. How are you picking opportunities that will grow you? How are you looking for mentors that will mentor you and have something in common with you, right? They see your purpose, they see your passion. And lastly, how are you paying it forward for others? Because a big part of investing in yourself is investing in others so they can learn with you and you can teach them your skills. One of the biggest things that I've been proud of in my career is that I create time to invest in the people that I love, specifically the community that's around me, that's grown me to the point where I'm at in my career. Paying it forward is one of the biggest and most important ways of investing in yourself. So I encourage you, when you think about how do you want to take control of your career, start with, who do you want to become? That's a tough question, but it's a relevant question. Where do you want to go in your career? In 10 years, do you want to be in a product management role? Do you want to own your own business? Choose, determine. And number two, be proactive. right? Do not be on the reactive when it comes to your career. Start understanding what are those opportunities? Who are the people that I can be partnering with that will lead me in the direction of where I want to go? And lastly, invest in yourself. On your free time, read the books that you need to read that will get you in the direction where you want to go. Connect with the right communities that will lead you in the direction that you want to go. But most importantly, stay true to what your values are and the direction you want to take in your career. That's how you take control of your career. It's as simple as that. And you really need to do the deep work if you want to go in the right direction. So if you love this episode, please give me a shout out on my YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe. And more importantly, do the deep work. Start thinking about how can you take control of your career.